The question is actually, does Deontay Wilder need to retire? Is it over for him? Has, the bronze bomber Wilder seen the last of days? Let's talk about that. Welcome back to Boxing Unwrapped. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. Now, I'm going to answer that question at the end of this video. Whether or not, in my opinion, should he continue or not. But let's start with the beginning of this. Now listen, to understand, the bronze bomber Wilder had held the WBC title and had like about 10 defenses. Was reigning for 5 years. Not his fault, he really was just fighting who he was fighting. Now you have to also take into consideration that he held the lineal heavyweight championship of the world. So he truly was the heavyweight champion of the world. Whether he fought the best opposition or not is irrelevant to the fact that he had the lineal title. Because when Tyson Fury relinquished all the belts, the Infinity Gauntlet was broken. He held the reality stone. The reality of it all was that he was now the heavyweight champion of the world. He was the lineal. He fought for it. He got it. That one you can track down to every actual lineal heavyweight champion. He didn't beat the lineal champion. And that's what Tyson Fury said when he came back from retirement. Like, hey, I'm the real lineal heavyweight champion of the world. No one beat me in the ring and I want my title back. So it made sense that when he came back, he fought Deontay Wilder, which was nuts. If you think about Tyson Fury, been out for 2 years, weighed 9,200 pounds. Was coked out of his mind 2 years prior. No warm-up, and said, I want the guy who's been putting everyone to sleep. Whether you think they were real good contenders or not, doesn't matter. Deontay Wilder fought 3 hellacious fights against Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Now, the first one was a boxing match. He pretty much lost every round, but he was moving well. He caught the man twice. Damn near, you could say. Some people say he knocked him out and was given a long count. Not seconds, count. Remember, it's a 10 count, not 10 seconds. So, either way, all of a sudden, Fury gets up and he presses forward and actually hurts Deontay Wilder in that 12th round going forward. I think that's when he learned, oh, wait a minute now. If I push him, if I get in his face, take the fight to him, it's a different story. That fight didn't cause him nothing. It was a regular fight in which it was Tyson Fury who got a lot of damage in those 2 knockdowns. In between there, you have King Kong, which Deontay fought twice and lost all of the 2 fights except when he touched King Kong and knocked him out. Second fight, Tyson Fury eviscerates him. Nobody believed him. I mean, he beat that man pillar to post. It was crazy. Then the conspiracies, egg-shaped form, started coming around. Nobody wanted to see that third fight. They were like, man, listen, you got eviscerated. I mean, it wasn't even close. Why do we want to see a third fight for? But he sold enough conspiracy, and the fans that supported Deontay sold enough conspiracies to say, hey, all right, hey, man, here we go. Third fight. And god damn if that wasn't a hell of a third fight. That's possibly my favorite heavyweight modern fight of all time. I'm glad we got it because I've never seen that was a fight between kings where you saw king versus king, and listen, that was 2 warriors saying, I'm not moving, how about you? Listen, I get goosebumps talking about it now. But I do believe that those two men ruined each other in that third fight. I think that what they had to go through in that third fight took everything out of both of them. If you see Ngannou shouldn't have been in the same ring with Tyson Fury, but for some reason, a guy who never had a boxing pro fight looked good against Tyson Fury. Now, Deontay came back and knocked out Hellenius, and like going backwards in the ropes in a split millisecond, and it was over. And in almost 2 years, we didn't see that man fight again. He comes back against Joseph Parker, Deontay does, and looks absolutely terrible. He only had fought 34 seconds or something like that prior, and he looked terrible and lost a unanimous decision. Crazy. But here now, was the inactivity the reason why Deontay Wilder looked terrible against Joseph Parker, his best fight outside of Tyson Fury? I mean, it could play a role, but there was nothing in that fight that I saw that Deontay was trying to do to change the fight. He wouldn't throw an uppercut when it was clearly there for him. He just wouldn't do a lot of things, and instead it made me think, well, we all know his boxing IQ ain't the greatest. He was in great shape. His timing did seem off, but how much of that was Tyson Fury and age? I mean, it could be, but I think it's both. I think Tyson Fury took a lot out of Deontay Wilder, and he started late. Took a lot out of him. And then you couple that in with a long layoff with a guy who's been active in Joseph Parker, who is a good fighter, a solid fighter. That's a recipe for disaster at any weight class. So the question still remains, does Deontay Wilder need to keep fighting? Can he keep fighting? Should he keep fighting? I think we all know the answer to that, and I'm going to answer it right now. Deontay Wilder, as uncoordinated as he's always been, as unskilled as he has always been, he's earned the right from us to let him go at it one more time against a legit opponent. I think he's earned that right. I think the layoff is unfair to him, and I think he's earned the right. I mean, he turned off the lights on King Kong twice and ruined him. And we can say he'd done that to Tyson Fury in 2 matches. Ruined him. Absolutely. I mean, it looks like it. He's earned the right. Not once in that fight did he look, during the Parker fight, that he was in trouble where he needed to be stopped. I just think he looked very uncoordinated and made it look more like he was in trouble than he really was. So I think outside of everything else, he's earned the right to get one more go at it. And against a decent opponent. Based on what he looks like then. Win, lose, or draw, I think it will tell his career going forward, but he gets one more shot at it. He deserves one more shot at it. He's earned that right. And I think we have to let him do it. And I think he is going to go do it. So I'm glad for him. So let me know what you think. Should he have one more go at it, or should he just ride off into the sunset and say, hey, I've given it all I've got? The sport is definitely better when he's in it. So let me know in your comments below. And I'm out.